Women of Reddit, what about men baffles you the most? A man's need to stand up and pee is awe-inspiring. I am an IQ nurse and have seen men try to rip out breathing tubes, IVs, pull themselves up when paralyzed, all in the name of standing up to pee. Sir, you have a catheter and means nothing to a man who feels the need to stand up and pee. Every time I hear the word catheter I scream a little inside. Please, I'd rather have my bladder rupture. Why must you hump me when I'm bent over? Instinct, baby. That your penis really does have a mind of its own. It's crazy how it just gets hard whenever it feels like it. The worst is when it goes flaccid during a certain sexual mood or experience. It's not your fault, ladies. It has nothing to do with you. Literally, he's gone and said frick you. I'm out to both of us. Our heads are swimming and ready to explode, and that bastard just packed his crap and bounced. How their balls manage to age quicker than they do. They've seen some crap, man. I just read this topic to my girlfriend. She responds, the fact that I can say boob and you will get a boner. It baffles me how wearing boxers don't make your pants look like they've just been stuffed with cloth, which is essentially what is happening. It's pretty thin cloth. The ones that assume they need to have money to impress me. Back when I was dating, I occasionally had guys tell me that they wanted to spend time with me, but couldn't afford to take me someplace nice. It seemed to weird some of them out, or at least confuse them, when I told them that if they wanted to spend time with me, we could go someplace cheap, B, we could go someplace free, C, we could go someplace reasonable and each pay for our own, or hey, novel concept D, I just got paid and can take you out. Most of them took it like an insult. In the meantime I'm over here like if I'm impressed or not has literally nothing to do with the contents of your wallet. WTF. Many men judge their self-worth on their work. Since money comes from work and work equals worth, no money equals no self-worth. It's a self-esteem thing. Also, online dating statistics indicate that the two most important factors for most women are how hot the guy is and how much money he has. Women wonder about balls a lot. How do you go through life having people know every time you get super turned on? It'd be so exhausting having to talk myself out of being horny just so people don't see it. If you are a woman, trust me you are not aware of even 25% of the time it is happening. How do you guys do that thing where you take off your shirt with one hand from like behind the neck? I'm serious, other than that I think I'm past the point of feeling baffled by anything you all do. How much some penises grow during erections, like holy crap, where did that come from? Where does it go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Are all guys like that? I've also only seen a flaccid penis once. I know showers supposedly exist but I have yet to encounter one. There's also like different levels of flaccid, and I'm not just talking cold water, like I just had a semi but now it's gone versus I've been riding my bike for 3 hours are two vastly different beasts. The penis waxes and wanes like a cosmic meat tube in the sky in your pants. As a guy reading this, it went from dong jokes to meaningful life lessons too dang quick. That sometimes during a conversation, you can really not hear the other person. I can be intently listening to someone and they can say something and it just sounds like gibberish to me. How you can be in the middle of a conversation 1 second and just zone out a second later. Do men just like crush their balls when riding a bike or etc? They're not as low as you think, more to the front. I feel a lot better reading this thread because it seems like most women are just completely in the dark. Same, suddenly feeling a lot less insecure. That underwear flap, do you actually use it, or do you just pull your dong out of your underwear to pee? Cause it seems to be that I'd be fumbling to get my dong through the flap. Never do that while urinating. Sometimes when I'm laying down I'll pull my dong through it and let it hang out. I'm not sure why. This thread has some of the best responses ever for a post without a serious tag, like genuinely thought-provoking or interesting ideas. What they do with their penis when they sit down to poop. It goes into the bowl. You have to be careful not to let it touch anything in there though. How absolutely nonchalant dudes can be about medical issues. Oh, I have a serious cut on my arm, frick it, crazy glue band-aid. As a dude, Going to hospital is a long drawn out process. I would rather avoid that for the small price of a slightly worse scar. What's the appeal of sucking on boobs? I mean, it doesn't actually do anything for you, right? I mean, it feels awesome for us, but what's the appeal? Men like boobs. Anything that involves us interacting with them is a plus. How little they cry. I've been married for almost 12 years and have seen my husband cry exactly 3 times. He's probably seen me cry at least once a month. I've only seen my dad cry once. My girlfriend asked me once, when a guy has to pee, does it feel the same as when a girl has to pee? Why do men, or maybe just my son and his dad, flush the toilet before they're done peeing? I've never gotten a complete answer from them. It's like it's some secret guy code thing. For me, it's a game of timing thing. Can I time my flush to go down perfectly with my pee ending? How men can get into a knockdown drag out fight and then be best friends moments after. How does this even work? How do men drop grudges after they drop their fists? It's how we keep from talking behind our backs for a year about that B Susie. Do your dong and balls float a little in water like boobs do? As a general rule, the penis will float, but the ballsack will shrink and stick tightly to the rest of the body, leaving it no room to float. How much their minds wander. Today at lunch, 2 of my friends had an argument about male cows and bulls. I think one of your friends might just be dumb. When I approach women with problems I'm having, big or small, they seem to commiserate, sympathize, empathize. When I approach men with the same problems, they try to take action to fix them. I genuinely wonder what the wiring difference is. Neither are bad responses, just noticeably different. Why when you take a dong picture must you squeeze the shaft? What did it do to you? Does it owe you money? Did it kill your dad? It embarrassed us through puberty when it liked to get hard at the worst possible times. We are merely seeking revenge. Why do guys not care if they have holes in their socks and underwear? Doesn't that bother the crap out of you? Holes in socks would bother me, but underwear is fine as long as my bollocks aren't falling out or anything. How violently they greet each other. Showing emotions as gay, so when you are glad to meet your friend you beat the gay away. You have been visited by Rich Jackie. If you subscribe he will bless you with lots of cash. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video, or don't. Either way, have a great day you magnificent people.